cancelled. Huh. I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff? Not Ravenclaw?
I know when I see it.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself. What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard something. Perhaps not. Anyway, I had high hopes.
It's a majestic sport. Encompasses the whole of the human condition.
Oh, how's that? Well...
Revelio.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance?
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alohomora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Revelio.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my Uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I take it you and your uncle are close?
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. Uncle Roland would never leave me to worry like this.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I hope Adelaide's Uncle Roland is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river.
There's not a thing worth learning from civilized society.
Could this be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead. Should I take them by force or be discreet?
Yeah, I'm a human.
What's going on out there?
Nothing there.
I knew it.
Little moon calf. Far from me.
Revelio!
I was right not to be worried about you.
Levioso! Confringo! Accio! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Defendo!
I won't rest.
Depulso! Protego!
Stop
Stupefy! Arresto Momentum! Confringo! Defendo! Descendo! Now to find out what happened here. Revelio! Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him. Depulso! Revelio! Mr. Oakes' trade journal. I should investigate.
over here!
Incendio. Confringo. Levioso. Glacius. Defendo. Confringo! Incendio! Incendio! Confringo! Revelio! This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Lumos. What do you have in store for me this time? What do we have here?
Lumo, Incendio, Levioso, Confringo, Stupefy, Incendio.
What's that? Not your best moments, I fear.
Goodness. I may have more luck higher up in the keep.
Not quiet enough. Well, Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Accio. You can't. Confringo. What? Stupefy. Confringo. A miss. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio.
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all.
A ladder. That's what I need.
Cause it was nothing. No one here has you. Feel as though I'm not alone.
Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends.
We're close to a breakthrough. Somebody there? Hello?
This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me. This castle's hiding all sorts of secrets. Petrificus Totalis! Confringo!
Incendio. Levioso. Compulso. Gryffindor.
I will make you pay.
Revelio.
What will we find in here? Revelio.
wizards will have no choice but to submit to us. It's punishment to us all to have that miserable human around.
I won't rest.
Stupefy! Stupefy! Confringo! Accio! Stupefy! Leviosa! Incendio! Protego! Glacier! Expelliarmus! Depulso!
I will make you.
It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on. Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
This might be the best meal. Hello? How nice.
Confringo! Incendio!
I won't rest.
Protego! Stupefy! Revelio.
Thank you for making me the first object.
A human's word is worthless. This prisoner owes us a metal
One less human to worry about.
A boiler door. How to enter? Incendio! Confringo!
You've been paying attention. That's stupid.
Expelliarmus! Repulsor! Glacier!
I'll find you.
Expelliarmus! Defender!
This is where.
Glacius!
One there.
Confringo! Incendio! Accio! Stupefy! Leviosa!
Glacius!
I won't rest until...
Crusader! Stupefy! Depulsor! Gryffindor! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Depulsor! Ranrock has fooled you all. To your Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
Meant for me?
Incendio. Leviosa.
You up? Are you sure you're not?
Expelliarmus. Glacius. Defender.
No!
Depulsor.
I will make you.
Potato.
Stop it!
Stupefy. Confringo. Incendio.
Someone's been picking out.
Leviosa.
I will make you
Revelio.
Certain we can come to an agreement if you'll just set me free.
Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes' wand. Where could it be?
Revelio. Incendio!
Put in one way or another, we'll get what we're
Incendio!
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Devolso! Defender! No!
I will shut it. You sound tough. You're making this too easy.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio!
I've been fighting myself all you will. This is funny! You won't stop me.
Arresto! Protego! Stupefy! Defender! Descendo! Confringo! Arresto Momentum!
You do that! No! I will make you pay.
Defender! Arresto Momentum! Confringo!
You don't think you can defeat me, do you?
Glacius!
Was that your best?
Glacius!
Not quite.
Levioso! Accio! Confringo!
Easily diverted.
Protego! Levioso!
You don't know who you're playing!
Incendio! Confringo! Levioso! Confringo! Defender!
I should have been shot.
You only have Ranrock to blame. Revelio. This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. How did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblins stole every Knut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizard kind, sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before, Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howin said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.